How's your bowling game?
I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Sebastian Janikowski's journey to the NFL was anything but smooth, as he made headlines for all the wrong reasons long before he ever stepped onto the professional field. His troubles began with a notorious incident outside a bar, where he got into a fight that led to charges of battery. But that was just the beginning. Janikowski thrived on a wild lifestyle filled with partying, often pushing the limits and even attempting to bribe police officers to escape the consequences of his actions. But before we tell you all the details, make sure to subscribe. Janikowski's time at Florida State University was filled with both talent and controversy. It all began in August 1998 when he got into a fight outside a bar in Tallahassee. This incident led to charges of failure to leave the premises, and he ultimately pled no contest to that misdemeanor. But the drama didn't stop there. Just after a big win against their rival Florida, Janikowski found himself in another fight at a local bar, which resulted in a battery charge. Despite his incredible skills as a kicker, NFL scouts were worried about his off-the-field behavior, which cast a shadow over his potential. The most shocking incident came in January 2000, when Janikowski was out partying with friends. Things took a turn when one of his high school friends was arrested at a nightclub. Janikowski thought he could help out and save everyone some hassle, so he approached the arresting officer and asked how much it would cost to let his friend go. Unfortunately, this was interpreted as an attempt to bribe the officer. This charge was serious, carrying a hefty fine of $5,000 up to 5 years in prison and even the possibility of deportation. Janikowski later claimed that he had no intention of bribing anyone, he just thought he could pay a fine to get his friend released. This string of incidents not only highlighted Janikowski's reckless side, but also put a significant question mark on his future in the NFL. His career, too, had its fair share of controversies.
To be looking, and so are our cameras. Look at this thing. Goodbye. Now that's good. And this is going to be a 6.
Janikowski's journey in the NFL began when he was selected by the Oakland Raiders as the 17th overall pick in the first round of the 2000 NFL Draft. Just as he was stepping into his professional career, Janikowski found himself in hot water again when he and 2 friends were arrested in Tallahassee for suspected felony possession of the drug GHB. Fortunately, he was acquitted of all charges in April 2001, but this wasn't the only challenge he faced early on. His rookie season was rocky, with only 68.8% of his field goal attempts being successful. However, he did manage to convert all 46 of his extra point tries, showing that he had potential despite the struggles. The following year, Janikowski made significant improvements, hitting 82.1% of his attempts in 2001. His big break came in 2002 when he reached Super Bowl XXIV with the Raiders. In that game, Janikowski kicked an early field goal, giving the Raiders a brief 3-0 lead over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, although they ultimately lost 48-21. On October 16, 2003, he tied the NFL record by making 4 field goals in a single quarter, showcasing his growing skill. After a solid 2004 season, the Raiders rewarded him with a 5-year contract extension worth $10.5 million, making him the highest-paid kicker in NFL history at that time. This record would be broken again in February 2010 when he signed another extension for $16 million over 4 years, solidifying his status as the highest-paid place kicker once more. Janikowski's kicking prowess continued to shine in the years that followed. On November 4, 2007, he attempted a 64-yard field goal, which, if successful, would have broken the NFL record of 63 yards, but it hit the right upright and bounced back. He also attempted an ambitious 76-yard field goal against the San Diego Chargers on September 28, 2008, which, while unsuccessful, was believed to be the longest attempt in NFL history. On October 19, 2008, he set a new team record by kicking a 57-yard field goal in overtime against the New York Jets, marking the longest overtime field goal in NFL history at that time. As the seasons went by, Janikowski continued to break records, including his own, with a 61-yard field goal against the Cleveland Browns in December 2009. He reached a career following year. On September 12, 2011, he tied the NFL record for the longest field goal at 63 yards during a rainy game against the Denver Broncos. Later that year, he made 6 field goals in a game against the Chicago Bears, setting a new team record for the most field goals in a single game. In August 2013, Janikowski signed a 4-year contract extension with the Raiders for $19 million, further securing his place in the team. As he approached the 2017 season, he took a pay cut, lowering his base salary from $4.05 million to $3 million, which became fully guaranteed. Unfortunately, on September 9, 2017, Janikowski was placed on injured reserve due to ongoing back issues. This paved the way for Giorgio Tavecchio to step in as the temporary kicker. Eventually, on February 14, 2018, the Raiders decided not to re-sign Janikowski, marking the end of an era for the talented kicker. Then came his time to leave the league. On April 13, 2018, Janikowski took the next step in his NFL journey by signing a 1-year contract with the Seattle Seahawks. He worked hard during training camp and earned the starting kicker position after the Seahawks made the decision to release Jason Myers on August 20th, 2018. His impressive performance didn't go unnoticed, and he was named the NFC Special Teams Player of the Week for his contributions. As the 2018 season progressed, Janikowski showed that he still had the skills to compete at a high level. He finished the season with an impressive record, successfully converting 48 of his 51 extra point attempts and 22 of 27 field goals. It was clear that he was a valuable asset to the team. However, the playoff game against the Dallas Cowboys on January 5, 2019 brought unexpected challenges. During this wildcard round match, Janikowski attempted a long 57-yard field goal, but unfortunately, he missed. To make matters worse, he injured his hamstring on the same kick. This left the Seahawks in a difficult position, as they had to rely on rookie punter Michael Dickson to fill in as the kicker. Unfortunately, Dickson missed an onside kick that could have given the Seahawks another chance to score and potentially win the game. Following this tough playoff experience, Janikowski decided it was time to hang up his cleats. On April 28, 2019, he announced his retirement after an incredible 19-year career in the NFL. By the time he retired, he had established himself as a legend, finishing as the Raiders' all-time leading scorer with an impressive 1,699 points. Janikowski left behind a legacy of talent, resilience, and unforgettable moments on the field. Janikowski is a unique figure in NFL history, being one of only 5 kickers ever selected in the first round of the NFL draft. This achievement alone sets him apart in a league where kickers often don't get the same recognition as other positions. He played a significant role for the Oakland Raiders, becoming the franchise's all-time leading scorer. One of his most remarkable achievements came when he tied the then NFL record for the longest successful field goal at an impressive distance of 63 yards. Even today, this kick remains the 4th longest in the league's history. That is it for this one, but if you happen to like NFL legends, make sure to check out our latest videos on our channel NFL Icons. I'm sure you will love it.